The evidence is in. Sitting too much creates all kinds of health and mental problems. Most of us know this, but the demands of our modern lives means that most of us are spending at least some time in front of a screen for work. Photographers, for example, put in long hours of editing photos or videos, working on their websites or social media platforms, maybe in meetings with potential clients. So as a byproduct, we know that sitting is bad for us, but what can we do about it? Well, I'm here today to give you a review of at least one company that is trying to help out with that. This is from FlexiSpot, and I am reviewing their E7 standing desk here today. A standing desk is a great solution when you want to introduce some more ergonomic variability into your workload. And so you can work at a standing height, at a sitting height, or, somewhere in between if that's your cup of tea. A desk like the FlexiSpot E7 is a great solution because it powers into your preferred position, whether that is sitting or standing. It will go as low as 23.6 inches, but as high as 49 inches, all while carrying a load of up to 355 pounds. No comments now on my weight. It has very powerful motors, but more importantly, if you have a lot of things on your desk, it also works very smoothly. And so I can have something like this expensive camera and lens combination, or my cup of tea, or whatever else you might have. And I can go up and down without being concerned that anything is going to tip over. In fact, this is an extremely stable surface. And as you can see, even if I lean heavily on it, it has no issues in keeping steady without any kind of rocking or tilting. I also really love the control pad here that not only allows you to manually take it up and down, as I've just done, but allows you to program in positions, including your preferred position if you want to sit, for example. Right in that perfect position for my wrist. But then if I want to work standing, I can program that in. And so when I am standing up, it's going to bring things right up to, again, that perfect ergonomic position for working on the keyboard right here. It's also a really highly customizable piece of furniture. When you order it, you really have the ability to customize it to whatever you prefer. You can customize from the leg color all the way up to the desktop surface. And you can add various accessories that, if you want them, great, but you're not paying for what you don't need. So if you want to add on a desk drawer, as I have done here, or some cable management trays like you see at the front. I've got a power strip here with both AC plugs along with USB-C and USB-A. And by the way, in the side of this control panel already built in, there is a USB charging port there, which is of course really handy to have to make sure that your phone or laptop or tablet stays charged while you're working. So already that there, but then the ability to add this on along with some clever kind of management systems. In fact, the way that I've currently got it configured is I have the desk itself plugged into this charging strip here and then only have that plugged into the wall. So that means that I only have one connection port leaving here and going back to the wall. It has the ability, obviously, to then further customize adding other things like a monitor stand. You can add, various chairs, things to stand on and on the list goes. You can also customize the surface of the working area, going anywhere from 48 up to 60 inches or as deep as between 24 and 30 inches in terms of the depth. I found that the E7 is very stable even at its highest position, and it's because it is extremely well built. There is some assembly required, but my son and I were able to put it together in less than 45 minutes. And no, you don't even have to move that fast to get it done. The finished desk is a nice minimalist design, obviously, that looks very clean in the white on white finish that I've reviewed. But I also like a look at some of the other, more natural wood options. I think the bamboo is a nice compromise in terms of price and a sustainable source material, and it also looks really great as well. Now, obviously, I haven't used this desk long term yet, but I have noted as I put it together how sturdy everything is and that all of the various metal bits, they are powder coated and should hold up well over serious use. The desk itself comes with a 15-year warranty, which is pretty impressive considering that most furniture you get, you're probably getting rid of within that 15-year period. Prices begin roughly around $400 US or 600 Canadian dollars. If you want a configuration like the one that I've set up here, it cost about $200 more, and that included putting a larger size workstation here. It included the drawer, the power strip, the cable management tray, all of those things to keep things minimalistic for the actual use here. I did note in doing some research that there were over 5,000 five-star reviews on the E7. So obviously this is a product that a lot of people have bought and really like. I personally get sick of sitting, and I have to do a fair bit of it for my amount of work. And I really enjoy a desk like this where I can get the work surface where I want it, and recognizing that that's going to move around. You can program in a couple of other options as well, because not always is it just about typing. Sometimes, depending on what I'm working, I might want something a little bit higher up or a little bit lower down. And the ability to easily get the actual work surface exactly where I want it is making a lot of different tasks a whole lot easier. So at the end of the day, this is a really interesting option to put into your workstation or into your office. I'm Dustin Abbott, and if you want more information, you can look into the description down below where there are some buying links along with some links where you can do further research. There's also linkage to follow myself or Craig on social media, to become a patron. You can get channel merchandise. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let the light in.